What is going on, guys? This is my 96 Toyota T100 here. Toyota does not make this truck anymore, as the Tundra pretty much replaced it back in the late 90s. We're going to be doing a little bit of a walkthrough here today. This truck has been my daily driver for about 2 years, maybe 2 years and a half now. When I first got it, it had about 170,000 miles on it. It's sitting really close to the 200,000 mile mark right now as we speak. These trucks are known to be very reliable. As long as you maintain them properly, they can go well over 300k plus miles without a problem. When I first got the truck, I did buy a new battery for it. I replaced the drive belt as well as a new starter. From that point on, it's been nothing but oil changes.
So if we check on the condition of the body, there's going to be a few dinks and dents pretty much throughout the truck. But the paint itself isn't really all that bad, and that kind of tells me just before they put up this truck for sale, they had a paint job done to kind of make it more appealing to a potential buyer. As we get closer to the quarter panel, there's a pretty big dent back here. This was caused by a hit and run. I had parked my truck out for a day. When I got back home, that's how I found it. Let's watch and see how that happened. Now that you know how that happened, let's work our way through the back and side of the truck here. The trunk lid has got some white paint on it. Not a big deal, that's just from using the truck to work. As we slide over to the right side of the truck, there isn't really a whole lot going on back here, just because the body itself is pretty straight, with the exception of maybe one or two dings on it. If we get closer to the passenger side door, the clear coat is starting to peel. Not sure if it has to do with cheap paint products used or just poor prep work. Replace the tires all around. Wheels have no curb rash or any sort of damage on them. Again, a little bit more of that clear coat starting to go bad on the passenger side fender there. Aside from that, that was the exterior of the truck. Alright guys, let's move on inside the cabin. This is the base model, so you don't get any premium features like power windows, an alarm system, or an AC system. All you get is a steering wheel and a leather bench seat, which I am not really a big fan of. All in all, it's a very basic layout. The stereo looks terrible. The cigarette lighter, aka your charging port, is missing. Nevertheless, that gives us a chance to upgrade a few things to freshen up the look of the interior. That being said, let's keep it rolling. Underneath the hood, you get a fire-breathing V10 turbocharged engine. Not sure about all that. What I'm sure you get is a rear-wheel drive with a 5-speed manual gearbox, paired with a 2.7 in-life 4-cylinder engine, producing 150 horsepower at 4,800 RPM and about 180 foot-pounds of torque at 4,000 RPM. Gas mileage is around 20 miles per gallon combined. And now that we know just enough about the T100, stay tuned for the next video to see how we can transform the look of this truck.